start with a start bit or no? I forget. Should I transform so I'm not doxing myself in the Batman Arkham stream? Nah. Oh, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am here, just trying to sort some stuff out before actually starting to play through properly. Or rather, just a single stream for the time being, because you never know. Basically, what's happening here is I seem to. Here's the thing: if I play an open world game, what I end up then doing is going, you know what? I want something that does things a little bit more linear. For that matter, obviously, I then start diving towards trails as per usual, but sadly, Cold Steel 4 is a lot more open-ended than I'd like it being. So, anyways, I'm just gonna quickly make sure I'm on the stream account, not my main, because I have save data. Don't want to lose it. Just checking to see if it gives me the start bit or it goes. It goes straight into. So, ta-da! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It goes onto a language game. I forget these things. To be fair, it's been a while since I played Gen 8. I don't even know if I played Gen 8 on my Switch. I may have played my save data may not be even on my Switch. It might be on my brother's. But no, I should have save data actually. I have Isle of Armor, that's for sure. Right, okay. So I off stream I was considering maybe Gen 9. Then I remember Gen 9 went open world, and if I want to play I want to play a Pokemon game, but I also don't want to play an open world game. So, let me just sit down. So, we're in a bit of a situation here where it's like, well, I want to play a Pokemon game, and I don't want to play an open world game right now. Pardon me. What other choices do I have, really? Because I can't capture DS gameplay. Unless I want to start going down the emulator route. Behold. Photo selection. Now, you see, brown hair, male. And I do think the female trainer looks quite nice. But, in terms of aesthetic. But, we have to be honest with ourselves, as per usual. Now, if we're playing Pokemon Crystal, I'll happily pick the female one. Just out of, it's different than any other Gen 2 game. But then at the same time, you fall into that hole. Everyone who chooses to play Crystal chooses to play as female. Because everyone else, because if you're playing Gold or Silver, you're being male, because there is no option. But anyway, registration complete. No saving. We have made our decisions. We cannot do anything else. We start with YouTube. Oh, legally, distinctly different video sharing site, but that's the Vimeo. No, not Vimeo. Is that Vimeo? I don't know. Welcome, one and all, to the wonderful world of Pokemon. Our beloved Galar region is a wonderful place with thriving nature, beautiful cities, and many Pokemon with which we share our lives. As you know, our society is able to thrive, and with a nice way of doing it, a elephant Pokemon that the Galar region totally did not steal from an India-based region that may or may not exist. Who knows? Maybe that will be what Gen 10 does. Thanks to the help from these mysterious creatures that we call Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon are all around us, in the sea, in the sky, and even with us in our towns. And those of us who choose to raise and train Pokemon to do battle and compete, we call Pokemon trainers. And I'm sure everyone in the crowd knows that, considering what they're about to be watching. Yeah, woo, Pokemon, yay! Oh, but I'm getting carried away. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rose, and it is a pleasure to be here. Where is his facial hair again? Now turn your gaze to the Galar region's greatest Pokemon trainer, your undefeated champion! It's time for Champion Leon's exhibition match! Introducing the champion first. He's undefeated, you're giving him the jobber entrance. Bravo, Galar region, bravo. And of course, Leon and his super ultra amazing cool Charizard. Cause ain't Charizard so cool, you? Ain't it great? Meanwhile, other character with his Galar dragon. Guess that is a dragon. Unfortunately, this dialogue is just speeding past while I'm trying to say stuff. And we get to see the Dynamax Charizard. This is the first Dynamax you get to see in the game. Yeah, okay, true, it's cutscene form, but it's still the first one you see. So, you know, that's cool. Just Charizard. I know, I sound like I'm complaining. I'm not, actually. I like Charizard. We cut to a sheep. You see? This is England after all. Any sheep fucking jokes will get banned immediately out of I'm sick and tired of them because for some reason having a half one part of the Great Britain and half the other part means that either half could be the half that likes to fuck those damn sheep. Which is weird considering I could then just rebut and go, well, maybe it's the Scottish. And then I realised, no, wait, now I'm just being just this racist. So, we're watching our phones. You might be watching this on your phone right now. In which case, hello. Meanwhile, a character has rung our doorbell. Oh, we have a doorbell? How rich are we in this place? Hop here with hello, hello. Actually, you know what? I should do some British stuff, shouldn't I? It's fucking Friday. In it. Top of the morning. No, that's Irish. Water. There we go. Water. Forget the fucking tea. Just ignore the tea for whatever reason. Like, tea and biscuits. Crumpets. Into other British things. We could also go for the Simpsons reference. The big book of British smells. Although that's an American saying that, so I'm actually being wrong there. Anyways, we should actually start the story stuff. Oh, are you new? Blah, blah, blah. I'm already mucking up the words. Oh, that your flash new phone, Chris? Well, yes, indeed. It is the Pokephone 24. Now, less explodey. That's a joke on Samsung. Were you watching Lee's exhibition match on it? But you can't cheer him on with your hands full. Falls through the ceiling and then down the stairs. Oh no! Hi there. Oh, I see that you're able to survive falling through a ceiling and down a flight of stairs. That's not the best way of going about things, but hey, you know, that's how it is. You know, the only way to probably cheer on Lee would be with his famous Charizard pose. Also, a sheep has wandered in as well. Damn wild animals. Yeah, I've done it plenty of times before. Yeah, well, maybe your body has become endurant to it. Hop, didn't expect to see you here today, dear. Isn't this the big day? Yep, that's exactly why I came running over to get Quest. Never mind watching the match now. Oh, but I want to see Charizard murder a Steel type with his Fire type moves. Anyways, how has your day been? My day's been fine so far. Got up as per usual and then just muddled around a bit while sorting out the stream, and then double checked to see if the current event on Zenless was actually progressing. Instead I have to wait another day, damn it. But then again, that's probably a good thing, considering that the event on Zenless currently is cheese orientated, and I feel like Hoyo will really just want to murder me. I've got it recording at home anyway. See, that's the smart thing to do. DVR it. Then you can watch it all the time. Or, you know, since we seem to be watching it on YouTube, essentially, we could just watch it later anyway. I've got all my brother's matches. Good on you, Hop. Good job on you being a supportive younger brother. Come with me, Chris. He should be here any minute. And Lee always brings presents when he visits. So I wouldn't forget that bag if I were you. A friendly reminder that we must always have a bag, otherwise we wouldn't be able to carry items. Now I've got a one. See you in mine later. Alright, bye, Hop. Nah, and if I had a nickel for every time there was a generation where there was a 3-letter character with H starting that happens to be our friendly Pokemon trainer, I'd have to immediately. And yet Hop is around every damn corner. Yeah, well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's nice to see people that you consider to be on good terms with continuously. Maybe that's why I haven't kept up with any of my friendships from school. From many a year ago. Anyway, we've got Sleeping Munchlax just on here. Can I choose Munchlax as a star? Obviously not, but look at it sleeping. Oh. Munchlax. Anyway, our bag. This is a strange house. I'm going to be honest here. This is not a house I would expect, but then again, maybe this is a bungalow. Hence why we just moved to the right. We grabbed your dad's old bag. Oh, thank goodness. I'm glad she left something before gallivanting off to Scotland. Now, what would be the Pokemon relevant version of that? If you spin your character, you can actually do the Charizard pose. Indeed, you can. Assuming, of course, your Joy-Con does not have uncopious amounts of drift, you can do this! Ta-da! So we just go... The webcam does not show that. The latest video game console is sitting by the telly. Yep, Switch just there with white Joy-Cons. Is it because I have the stuff here? Oh hey, the subscription thing actually... Hey, the subscribe notification bit actually works. Thanks for the subscription, Pelly the Shiny Hunter. Blah. I'm sorry, I mucked up on the name there. How the fuck would I know mucked up on Hunter? The favorite part about the pose is that it doesn't resemble Charizard in any imaginable way. I'm assuming the point of the fingers is that it's meant to represent the ears? I don't know. Maybe that's far-fetchedness on that one. Oh, good. Yeah. Anyway, we leave our house. Welcome to the middle of one of the counties that would be considered very countryside orientated. And probably Tory voting if we wanted to get political. I say that knowing that the area I live in is an urban area that voted Conservative. Damn it. So, politics aside... Ha ha ha! Have a look at you, Chris. That old bag looks like it could pull you over. Now if our player character was anything like me when I was at school, I would be able to handle this bag very easily, actually. As I did take literally every single book with me. And yet I failed so many subjects. At least we know that it should hold anything Lee might bring, even if it's as big as a Snorlax. Oh yeah, I forget, every fucking RPG game ever will always be... That Wooloo is an idiot. A Wooloo! What's it doing there? As I was saying, bag of holdings. Every RPG ever, you just magically have a bag of holding. Hey, you silly Wooloo. I see what you're up to. Don't go using tackle on the fence. Now you listen. No go past that fence. No. Bad Wooloo. Everyone knows there are scary Pokemon living in the slumbering world. Wooloos are just sheep. 100%. Now that that's taken care of, ooh, butt free. How about you, Chris? Let's race. I bet I can make it to my house first. What with you lugging about that big old bag. And so, while we're stuck in cutscene, Hop runs off to his house, thereby winning the race by default. So we can just head up here and talk to a Bidoof. It's Bidoof! It's not a shiny one, like the one I got on an emulator once, but hey, you know. I always have to point out when I've done something on an emulated game, because there's just part of me eternally that just thinks, why did I emulate? And then I remember, oh yeah, because I couldn't do it otherwise. It's just like, the power of science is amazing! Now you can battle and trade Pokemon with other people just by walking around. That's right, now we can just walk about on the street, point at people over in the distance and you go, you there! We shall now fight with our strongest Pokemon! For Coco, go! I am now going to retrieve my For Coco. Oh. Why do I throw this spicy chili crocodile? Ah. Isn't that super amazing? Indeed it is. Windmill, are we sure we're not in the Netherlands? Well, haha. Quick question, but in the description it says that the Galar region is based on your country, so does that mean you're British, Scottish, Irish? I completely... Ah yes, you forgot the Welsh part of that, I would argue that a little bit, but yeah. Yes, Galar is based off of the United Kingdom. Although it puts London up in the snowy tundras at the top of the map, weirdly enough. If we actually, like, can we access the town map yet? Yeah, we can. Behold, the map! So this place here, this place here is meant to represent London. Oh, Welsh. I knew I was forgetting something. Yeah, yeah. I'm British through and through, half Welsh, half English, and I don't really care too much about the Welsh part, seeing as I never grew up in Wales. I grew up entirely in the same county, so you know, it's just how it is. Anyway, Hop has a much bigger house because, once again, we're in a countryside area. I would make a couple of jokes, but I don't want to dox myself too much. Yeah, I don't know anything about London because Australian. To be fair, I don't know as much about London as I probably could, but that's just because I've never lived within London or really gone to London. I think the only time I went to London was on a school trip, and that was like 7-8 years ago now, so, you know. Mum, is he here? You see, we are British because the mum is with a U. Well, hang on. Yeah, U is for British. There you are at last, Hop. Oh, and you've brought along Chris. Hello, dear. Hello, Hop's mother. Yeah, but where's Lee? Have you got him crammed in a cupboard? As humorous as that would be, he's still not here yet. For the 100th time. Honestly, Hop, you must learn some patience. What starter are you going to choose? You know, to be honest, I didn't put much thought into that. Because we got our grass type, we got our fire type, and we got our water type. They're all silly little guys, as they are at the start of any Pokemon game. So, hands up, I don't know. He's probably only just arrived at the station in Wedgehurst. Then that's where I'm going. You know Lee is hopeless with directions. I'll make sure he doesn't get lost on the way. Oh, will you? Yes, that probably is for the best. You've got to come with Chris. You still never met my big bro, right? Hang on, we live right next to each other. How have I not met Leon? You can't miss out on your chance to meet the undefeated champion. I'll wait for you out on the way out. Alright, bye Hop again. We'll see him very quickly again as per usual. Wait, hang on, there's a Purloin here. Naturally, of course, someone around here has to have a cat in their house. Hence Purloin, a Unova Pokemon. I hope Nintendo doesn't copyright me on the background music. Let's get a move on! Only remember, Chris, wild Pokemon can come out of nowhere if you walk through patches of tall grass. I've got my Rulu with me, so I'm ready for battles against wild Pokemon, of course. But not you, Chris. So we'll steer clear of the tall grass as we go. I wonder though, will you be playing through the DLCs? I mean, Isle of Armor makes sense to at least dabble in a bit. I don't remember how the scaling works. Hi bro, hi Velocity. As for the Crown Tundra, if memory serves me correctly, isn't the first battle against like level 70 Pokemon? So it'd be a bit foolish to do so immediately, but then again, I don't remember when you gain access to it. Anyway, Leon at the station! And of course, adoring fans! Oh no, the fingers are probably more the mouth actually, with the thumb representing the head bits. That is weird. Hello, Wedgehurst, your champion, Leon, is back. I promise I'll keep doing my best to deliver the greatest battles for you all to watch. It's our unbeatable champion! Leon, you and Charizard are the greatest! Well, thank you for that. I hope you'll all carry on your training up your Pokemon and never shy from battle. Then come challenge me for the champion title. We're on it. We've all been working on our battle skills just like you taught us to, Lee. Now armor skills to the amount of gym badges you have, and the Chandra doesn't scale levels with the first battles of having level 70 to 75 Pokemon, but you don't have to win it. Oh, you don't have to win it. Ah. But that Charizard of yours is too strong for the likes of us to take on. Too true that Charizard is blazingly strong, damn you Game Freak, but other Pokemon can be strong as well. That's why I want the strongest of challengers to fill the gym challenge and come battle me. My wish is for Galar's trainers to work together to become the strongest in all the world. Noble goal. Charizard sounds. Lee! Oh, and Hop just waving from behind the crowd. Hop! So, my #1 fan in all the world has come out of his way to pick me up. Look at you, Hop. I reckon you've grown exactly 1 inch and 1/4 since the last time I saw you. Yay, maths. Bingo! That's the sort of sharp eye that's kept you undefeated for so long. Hey, Lee. Get past to go as soon as you start CFLive, as soon as you put DLCs. Yep, oh, got DLCs. This is where it turns out I don't have the DLCs, and I was playing on my brother's Switch the entire time, and therefore I've got them ruined it for everyone. Ah well, and these bright eyes over here. I've got it. You must be Chris, am I right? I've heard loads about you from my little brother. I'm the Galar region's greatest champion ever. Well, the greatest ever Pokemon champion, and a massive Charizard fan too. People call me the unbeatable Leon. Part of me just wants to screech Leon once, just as a reference to RE4. Come on, Lee, and you, Chris. Bet I can beat the both of you back home. That Hop, always wanting to be the best, isn't he? With a proper rival of his own, I bet he pushed himself to become something truly special. Well, everyone, I bid you farewell for today, but don't you fret. I'll always be around to make sure everyone in Galar can have a champion time. I sure hope no one has stealth walks when Leon's Charizard is around. Or, well, hang on. Fire flying, so it's weak to electric, it's weak to walk, it's weak to... No, it's not weak to ice because fire typing. What else could be... Oh yeah, it's weak to water. So if we want to just bully Leon, we could just pick the water starter. Come on, Lee, you promised us a present, so out with it. You bought Chris and me Pokemon, you did, didn't you? I know you must have. Right then, the greatest gift from the greatest champion. Skylanders for the Nintendo Wii. No, it's showtime, everyone. Oh god, okay, well, my nose wants to rebel. Take a good look. Just knock over my Joy-Con while I'm at it. The Grass-type Pokemon, Grookey! The Fire-type Pokemon, Scorbunny! And the Water-type Pokemon, Sobble. Gee, I wonder if Sobble sobs. But anyway, of course the Mankey immediately goes up a tree, the Water-type immediately goes into a puddle of water, and the Fire-type is just being athletic. PTSD of multiple firefighting starters suddenly kick in, but knowing that Scorbunny evolves into just still being pure fire. Stealth deals a core health against flying and fire types, which means a fire flying type like Charizard takes both core damage calcs and adds them together to deal half health. That is a true fun fact there. It's why the legendary birds from Gen 1 you don't see competitively at all ever in every generation where Stealth Walk exists. Because why would you do that to yourself? I'm just going to throw out a Pokemon that's going to take half damage and then die immediately to a different move. Entry hazards are annoying. It's why Shed Ninja is probably one of the worst Pokemon ever, because you can't use it against anyone that knows how to utilize things other than, well, this move has a high power, it will deal tons of damage. Go on, you pick first. I've already got my Rulu after all. Damn Hop and his sheep. He smiled there. You know what you do. Well, anyways, now to determine who to go for. Do we have access to a trainer ID yet? No, we don't, so we can't do that method. Grookey is a grass, it evolves. They'll all stay as the same type, the type time. Sobble is looking away. See, if you don't get the Gen 9 quality of Fuecoco just having its mouth open, like, yeah, and it just being cute and adorable and just so huggable. So, I actually don't know. Does Hop pick the one that's bad against? Yeah, he does. I recommend Scorbunny because the first gym is grass type. That does help against the first gym. Doesn't help against a gym that becomes, let's say, like water and all that. Same with fire gyms without that as well, because quite a few fire type Pokemon that exist have abilities that means you wouldn't even want to put a fire type out front against it anyway. I wonder if there's like a thing online where people have picked like which one the most or something. Also, we could, depending on which one we pick, could depend on what Hop picks, but that's just being cheesy against him. He always has a Rulu, so that just seems rather mean. You know what? I quite like the look of the final evolution of Grookey, to be honest, but I'm not sure. The next two gyms are Water and Fire, but if you have something to deal with the first gym earlier, you can catch bad Pokemon to deal with the second and third gyms better. Well, to be fair, there is the wild area, so I mean, who knows what could be found there. I'm allowing a Grookey and Scorbunny at the moment. Sobble just cry in the corner. I'm being mean. I'm being mean to Sobble. I shouldn't be. Oh yeah, true. Yeah. Wait, I know, I've seen Rillaboom quite a lot in Gen 9 when Ogerpon occurred, because turns out Grassy Terrain is really good to combo with Ogerpon's grass moves, and then also Rillaboom being able to have Glassy Glide, just wrecks, just ruins people's days. There was a period of time where that was occurring before Urshifu basically said, I'm here to be the dominant force in every single competitive team ever, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm backing up what I can. And then Landorus, of course, showed up, and I'm like, does everyone who play competitively just like spamming legendaries? Rillaboom is incredibly good in the competitive team. Yeah, he definitely has a nice support role. We can look at it more closely. Look at it. Oh, the grass-type Pokemon Grookey, eh? It's soothing, like a nice long walk in the woods. Oh, okay, so yeah, Leon actually has dialogue for each one. What does he say about Scorbunny? Scorbunny is fire type. It's filled to bursting with fiery passion. And of course it looks like it would really want to kick a ball down the road because football. We're not set on the decision. What does he say about Sobble? That's the water type Sobble. It adapts to anything, as surely as water flows. Well. Yeah, let's go Grookey. I know I won't be able to use it on a fire gym, but regardless. The grass type Grookey has been chosen. You know, part of me should have looked back at the other Pokemon games I've played on stream and gone with like, okay, well I picked that one, I picked that. Because let's see, I've played. Hang on, I need to check the spreadsheet. So it'll be Grookey for you, nice one. I might have also not updated it since the other day when I started doing the Arkham City playthrough, so now I'll go with Sobble. You're mine! Ho ho! Let's see, what Pokemon games have we done? Shining Pearl, let's go. Okay, so I've only actually played one other Pokemon game on stream that actually allows us to pick a style, and of course I picked Turtwig, so, maybe I should have picked a different one. Oh well, I'm aiming to be the next champion, so be ready. You and I will be doing some serious training. Happy Sobble! Rulu is so big comparatively. I bet you will be, Hop. That's why I brought along these Pokemon for you and Chris, so the two of you can battle and train and grow stronger together to try to reach me. And Scorbunny is all alone. And you'll come with me. Never mind, Leon picks it. Which means, wait, hold on, that means Leon has two fire types. Oh, hold on a second, I just catch a singular water type. I now deal with two of his Pokemon really easily. Charizard will show you the ropes. He's strict, but real strong and real kind too. So, okay, well, while I may have handicapped Leon a little bit, I forget what his team is. Alright, enough of all this trainer nonsense for one night. Dinner's ready, children. Bring along your Pokemon, and let's all eat. And so will be these two families that are to blame for me thinking, okay, who started a fire today, later in the evening? And Hop is brandishing deadly weapons. It's a good thing there were no coppers about. And on the next day, you spent the whole night with that new partner of yours, right, Hop? You two getting on alright? Understanding one another? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Maybe even built up a bit of love? Hey, Leon, we do not talk about Pokemon that way. Of course I have, Lee. Chris made fast friends with his Grookey too. Then listen up, new trainers. Believe in yourself and your Pokemon. If you trust in one another and carry on battling side by side long enough, then someday, maybe not tomorrow, but someday, you might even become worthy rivals for me, the unbeatable champion. Who knows, maybe he'll be beatable for the first time in ever. What are you looking at him for, Lee? I'm the one who will be coming to challenge you. Sorry, Hop, you're not the main character, which means you'll lose. If you think Chris might be able to challenge you, then I guess he's my first rival. But I'm not planning to lose to him and miss out on my chance to beat the unbeatable champion. Just having a Pokemon with you doesn't make you a real trainer, you know. Proper trainers raise their Pokemon up to be first rate in battle too. There are... Why YouTube no give notification? Oh, so yes, Rillaboom is booming in OU. Hop, there are people who do raise their Pokemon for purposes other than battle. Oh, and you think you're worthy of calling yourself such a proper trainer already, Hop? Guess I'll be the judge of that. Let's see how you handle yourself in the battle against your friend, if he's up for it. Oh, it would have been fun if Leon just went, okay, Hop, I'll fight you right now, Charizard Hyper Beam, and just Hop dies. That'd be funny. What do you say, willing and ready to take Hop on in the first ever Pokemon battle of your life? Oh, God, some of these dialogue lines gain trails level of annoying to my eyes. Believe in your partner Pokemon and care for them too, with all your heart. Do those two things and I'm certain you'll learn to choose the moves that suit your Pokemon. And more importantly, to have a champion time battling with them. We cut to us being literally just a couple of meters away. Looks like everyone's on board, Pokemon and trainers alike. Then let's do this. I've watched every match that Lee's ever had. I've read every book and magazine he left behind at home too. Even the ones that were under his bed, Hop, you naughty boy. I know exactly what to do in order to win. YouTube copyright me the moment the battle music starts, and we are challenged by Pokemon trainer Hop. He starts off with a Wooloo. And we start off with our Grookey. Pokemon battle it is then. I've got two partners with me, you cheater. Well, at least Hop doesn't have to go through the catching tutorial. Anyways, all we have is Scratch and Growl. Actually, this is a good time to actually look at what nature our Pokemon is. We have ourselves a defense up, special attack down, because we are impish. Okay, so we can hit, and of course, as per usual, when it comes to a starter Pokemon, it will have one of the three abilities that are just powers up type move that they already use quite well anyway, when at low health. Which you really shouldn't be at low health anyway if you're doing things right. Incorrect to start choice. Well, not incorrect. You need to start with Score Bunny. Right, bye. Right, bye, McCourty 23. Apparently we've chosen wrong. I apologise immensely. I should have known I should have stopped my monkey business and hopped on the rabbit train. Enough about what species of animal these Pokemon are based off. I need to come up with ways to talk about beating up Hop's Wooloo without just making a sheep fuck a joke. I've got nothing. How do I have nothing for any sheep-related jokes? My mother has not taught me well. Rillaboom is going to be much better in competitive Scarlet and Violet, seeing as Regulation Age just straight up banned all Legendaries, Mythicals, and Paradox Pokemon. Wait, they banned Paradox Pokemon? Finally, no more Fluttermane! We learned Branch Poke, the moment we leveled up to level 6. Finally! I might try again at least attempting to play a bit of competitive Scarlet then at some point in the future then. Though to be fair, my team is then again to be fair, my idea for a team to use competitively is literally just the Pokemon I used in the main story. So for Coco's Final Evolution, Annihilate, but it's not banned. I've got my shiny King Gambit. I love it. It's cool, and I like it. Although I do like red. Red's a good colour too. The fact that blue shiny, that's not as often. You was good. Things are good. No more Fluttermane, no more Shadow Rider Calyrex, no more nothing. Oh, that means we've got everything. No, obviously I know the meaning, but still. Ooh, level 7. We're leveling up a bit fast here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a little concerned for the leveling scale. But, oh, thank goodness. No more Landorus. I'm happy about that one. Just regular Pokemon. You beat my 2 Pokemon with your 1? You and that Grookey are too much. Oh, it's like, I've beat this game, you know? Good for you. Yippee! I have to say it like that. You call yourself Yippee! It's like that. You can't say it like that. Well, like, this is like one of those wrestling matches you'd see on like a random SmackDown where it's like you two are going to fight the Undertaker in a handicap match, and it's like a tag team that are so lower card that it's like, oh yeah, Taker's just going to like clothesline the both of them, choke slam, tombstone one of them, 1, 2, 3, easy peasy. Or because it'd be building a storyline where Taker's feuding with someone, like, I don't know, who would you be feuding with at the time? Oh, someone like Mark Henry. Mark Henry would intervene, and of course, well, strongest slam, and then they'll still lose somehow. I'm talking less about it. Do you have the shiny charm as well? Yippee! Oh, I'm talking to someone else in the chat. Okay. Well, that was a shock. Guess I know now why Lee thought he should give you a Pokemon too. Because I'm super cool as a Pokemon protagonist. That's also mute, because I mean, it's not like we were paying any VAs anyway, so that's not an excuse. You and your Pokemon all fought hard. Made me almost want to allow Charizard and join in all the fun. As much as it would be funny to see a level 50 Charizard beat the crap out of us, good effort out there, Grookey. Why don't I get you all sorted? Leon heals us for free. Yay. And Chris, you've got real promise. In fact, I've got a favour to ask you. Be a real rival to Hop. Would you push him and make the both of you stronger? I already want to get stronger and stronger. You've seen me battle now, Lee? So come on, you've got to let me take on the Pokemon gyms. What's your favourite Gen 7 shiny? Mine or his? Yeah, that's a good question, because if it's for you, Pearly, then that saves me the hassle of having to think, because Gen 7 shiny wise. Gen 7. Both. Oh, okay, I need to think this through then. I've never physically found any Gen 7 shinies on my own accord. Or if I did find a shiny in a Gen 7 game, it was a non-Gen 7 Pokemon. Because there was a while when I was definitely when Gen 7 was a thing, spending a load of time just breeding Eevees, trying to get a shiny one. You. Join the gym challenge. Oh, actually, I think Salandit's got a nice shiny. Oh wait, what am I saying? Incineroar! Incineroar's got one of the best shinies, in my opinion, ever. The change from black and red to white and red. Easy choice. It's a favorite type between Secretary, Guzzlord, and Serena. Oh yeah, Serena's. Yeah, I forget about that one. But yeah, no. I should remember Incineroars. I fucking used the shiny version when I played Smash Brothers. Not putting the cart before the Rapidash there, little brother. If that's really what you want to do, you two have a whole lot you need to learn about Pokemon. Especially your friend Chris. Before you think about getting gym badges, let's think about getting a Pokédex. A trainer's Pokédex helps them learn lots of things about all the Pokemon out there, including their strengths. Or we could do this thing called use the internet that exists. But it's more than just a collection of data, you know. It's a record of a trainer's love and passion for Pokemon training. And what I mean is basically Cerebi.net exists. Or Bulbapedia. Or random guides on the internet. Right, we get it. Pokédexes then. We're on it. We don't talk about Incineroar in competitive Scarlet and Violet though. He has scarred a whole generation of Pokemon. Oh yeah, because he has Intimidate as a hidden ability. Looks like it's off to the Pokemon Research Lab for you and me, Chris. That's the kind of enthusiasm a trainer needs. I'll let the professor know to expect you. I'm going to be the next Pokemon champion, so completing a simple Pokédex will be nothing. Hop, I'm going to ask you one question. Do you know how to evolve a Galarian Yamask? People that are watching this can look up online. And also access the fake out Pine Chart. Incineroar. Incineroar's good. I love Incineroar. And yet, if I was to have a way to stream Gen 7, I'd pick Popplio. It's hella hard. You just look at it on Serby.net and it's just like, okay, so I have to do a specific amount of damage to myself. I have to also then run around in the wild area and just apart and do that. And what, just to have an evolve, Yamask evolve? You probably better go tell your mum that we're headed out though. I'm not saying that it's a bad evolution line, but annoying evolution stuff is always like, Legend Arceus has a similar one with Basculin. And it's like, why do I need to do this to get Basculegion? Why? Chris, did you hear that just now? Well, it would appear something's going on here. My favourite Gen 7 is Blacelon. I'm assuming that's meant to be a different Pokemon, because that's not a Pokemon name. The gate's open, and the Wooloo that was there. Oh, dearie me. Well, this is what happens when you try to tell a Pokemon that isn't yours what not to do. It's attacking the fence pretty hard earlier. I don't think I actually broke through here. I know how to spell it. Happens sometimes. You don't think I actually broke through that, do you? But it's off limits. Nobody's supposed to go in there. I remember the professor's granddaughter went in once and she came back in a wheel state. And that was nothing compared to the earful she got from the professor afterwards. Chris, what do you say? We've got to save it, obviously. It's a Wooloo. Oh, you mean Blaspheon, the fire ghost type Ultra. Oh, right, so that is actually... part of me was thinking that was maybe something else, but then I was like, wait, when did some Pokemon people that? Ultra Beast introduced an Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Right, even if we're not supposed to, this is the kind of scene where you simply have to do what's needed. Hope you're ready for anything, because we're going in, Chris. Okay, just another hour and a quarter, and we'll have similar amount of dialogue as we did in COD Still 4 the other day. Actually, we are actually having battles in amongst the dialogue. I hate that I'm bashing on COD Still 4 because I love it so much. But the Pantagruel bit. That Wooloo, where do you think it got off to? I don't know, through the woods somewhere? The fog is really coming on thick now. If we don't find that Pokemon soon, this might be trouble. The art blue hits hard. Yeah, that she does. Yeah, thinking it through. I'll just... I don't know if it's a sign of it being peak when I was really into Pokemon or something. But Gen 7, I've got Sun, Moon, and then Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I have both games for both versions. And it's like, why was it a load that I had to get like multiple copies of? A Squirvet. This is a Scribble. It's got big puffy cheeks. It's probably got a lot of nuts in there. Insert your these nuts jokes here. But it's only level 2. This isn't too much of an hassle. I don't care about shiny Naganadel or shiny Stakataka. Because both the shinies are so damn good. I am just going to use the shinies. What's this notification? Oh, okay. I'm not going to talk about that notification. That's right. Are the Ultra Beasts far down the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon direction? Yes, they are. Or is that the? Oh, that's like. That's annoying. Where are they on the decks? For real? Where are they? Stacker. Box Steel. It's shiny once it loads. Oh yeah, it's turns from a metallic silvery colour to gold. That's kind of cool. And of course Naganadel, which they put... Where do they put on the decks? Anyone that complains about Pokemon games being too easy truly have not played Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Kind of like Steelix. Yeah, actually, yeah. Because Necrozma is a nightmare fight, even with... So, all Legends Arceus. Yes, Legends Arceus. I don't know what they were smoking when they decided, hey, I've got a great idea, let's make this game where the battles are actually the bit you don't want to be doing. But you know, it was different. Legends Arceus was different, and the fact that we're getting Legends CA at some point in the future is a good thing. Lookity! It's a Raven? Crow? Yes, Pokemon? Anyways, I am actually at a I'm at a disadvantage here. It's youth pack, but it's solo level, it actually doesn't matter. I also like Caesar's shiny. That metallic green is nice. I also pays homage to its pre-evolution in the process there by being green. But oh, people have such a hard-on about how that shiny is green. Oh, pardon me. No, and it's like, not every shiny. Some shinies were always going to be green, just because of how the colour palette was in Gen 2. Okay, we'll talk about Legend CA. You guys know how it's bringing back Mega Evolution? Yep. Oh, I'm excited. Mega Venusaur. Oh, Mega Lucario. I love me some Megas. Ah, it's another Scorbit. Shame I don't have any Pokeballs. I'd have to catch one of these Pokemon. Ah, well, we'll just poke it a bunch. No, it shook its buttocks at me. My defenses. But yeah, Mega Evolution is... Oh, I don't mind team moves, but Megas... love them so much more. Does that possibly mean they might bring back every evolution line that had a Mega? I would not be surprised, to be honest. Ultimately, they could just go, you know what, even though there's a Mega form for Slowbro, it ain't in the game. They could just do that. Favorite Mega is Charizard X. Yeah. I mean, Charizard got 2 Megas, and that's just like, ugh. But, because, like, why did it get 2 and the other 2 Kanto starters not? That's just like, oh. But then again, and oh god, this fog is thick. If they do that, oh my god, I only know 3 of my team members. It's mad, I can't even see my own hand in front of my face. I think I get now why this place is off limits. Don't be wandering through deep fog like this. But oh, my team, it would be dependent on what the starters are. Because if it's just the Kalos starters, then that's at least like 3 to 4 party members I can think of off the top of my head. That would just be like easy there. Sharpedo, Aggron, and Altaria. Yeah, yeah. Aggron, yeah. Altaria, yeah. Sharpedo, I've never really used, but yeah, fair enough. Then again, they're all Gen 3. Yeah, it's funny how Gen 3 got quite a lot of love. But then again, all Rass also then came out at that point. So, what in the? It's a doggo! Or wolf. Word thing. Question marks appear. Oh, it looks like one of his ears got lopped off. Let's scratch it. It's a big good gal. Yeah. Mysterious Pokemon fixated on you. What? The move had no effect on it. Alright, well, not much we can do then. Damn hallucinogenics. I knew I shouldn't have taken them. Shades of Persona 4 as the Pokemon summons a bunch of fog. Chris, I can't see anything. You okay? And of course we could try fighting, but it's going to be ultimately useless. Oh boy, I can't wait for when we're out of the fog and someone's hanging upside down off of like a telephone mast. That way it truly would be Persona 4. And at that point I'd be wondering when Atlas would be suing. I can't see anything! Wah! Seriously, Pokemon needs some voice actors for one of their games at some point. Like, one of the biggest media franchises. Where the fuck are the PAs? Well, can't believe it. Oh no, never mind, we're getting up. Didn't have enough time to go. No, I died. No. Cue the sender scene from chapter 4. Hop! Chris! Oh, Lee, how you managed to find your way here? You're pants with directions. You always get lost. Oh, that's nice to hear from the little brother who had me worried sick. I've been waiting ages for you two and you never showed. Of course I came looking for the both of you. That actually is a good reason that they haven't introduced voice acting into Pokemon yet. Is it so that people can hear my lovely voice? Jokes aside, obviously, on that one. Wait, where's the Rulu? We were trying to rescue that Rulu! The little chap's just fine. Though all of you had fainted by the time I found you here. You know this place is out of bounds. I do want to know a good reason as to why they haven't, because it ain't money, that's for sure. But it took courage to come in here all the same. I can understand well enough why you did it. You did good, Hop. And at least that Rulu's alright. Yeah, Chris? Thought we'd had it when that weird fog started rolling in and that mad Pokemon attacked. Mad Pokemon disease. Yay. But at least it wasn't all for nothing. Attacked by some mad Pokemon. What are you talking about, Hop? Seemed loads stronger than any Pokemon I've ever seen, and it just had this sort of presence. Now, it's because there are, I think, 10 different languages that are in Pokemon, and they would need so much people to do all the voice samples. I mean, yeah. I mean, let's face it, one of the reasons why some games either never came out in Europe, or took forever to come out in Europe, I'm looking at Atlas over this, is primarily because, first of all, we've got to get into English for England, fair enough. You can just use what you do in the US. But you also need French, Italian, German, Spanish, maybe some form of Scandinavian, depending on if you want to sell it more in Eastern Europe. You'll need Polish or Turkish or Greek. Yeah, that's actually a fair enough reasoning. And for something like Pokemon, where they sell it in places like Korea, you're going to need to have Korean. Some games that are in China as well, you need to have Chinese, and then Japanese, and Korean, and then English, and then maybe other languages as well. Localization can be a good reason, to be fair. It just had this sort of presence. Our moves didn't even touch it. I mean, really. They seem to pass right through it. The moves passed right through it. So the fearsome Pokemon they say live in the slumbering world. Are they actually illusions or something? Get strong enough and maybe the two of you could be the ones to reveal the truth someday. Well, considering that looked very similar to the box legendary, of course we'll probably counter it again. For now, let's simply get out of this place. You'll all be right now while I'm here with you. Yay, Leon's here to keep us from not dying. Even if we did get an earful from Lee, what an experience! This will make a pretty fine first page in the tale of my legend. The Legend of Hop. Doesn't sound like that much of a legend to me. Don't forget to tell your mum we're off to Wedgehurst now. She'll go spare you leave without a word. Even worse than Lee just did. Overprotected mothers. Which room are they in? Hello, Munchlags. They're here. In the kitchen, as all women should be. That was a joke. Do not laugh at it. Women deserve to be in places other than the kitchen. Besides, why shouldn't a man be in the kitchen? I can make a good cup of tea. I can make a good sandwich. I can even wash the dishes. Well now, isn't Grookey just a sweetheart? And yes, I heard the news from young Leon. I'm glad someone bothered to tell me. Off to Wedgehurst, aren't you? Here we are, a bit of pocket money for your journey. Buy yourself a little something at the Pokemon Center, maybe some potions or something. Because of course, as with every single Pokemon game ever, potions are very nice to have. Remember that Grookey will battle to the very end for you. So don't go pushing the poor dear too hard. Thankfully, Pokemon can't just abandon you unless they've secretly added it only in this generation.